What is going on, everybody? It's Jordan Johnson here, Johnson Alpha Capital. I hope you all are having a great trading week and that you have been enjoying watching my content, my videos that I've been putting up to help you all become better traders on YouTube, the ideas that I publish on TradingView. And I hope that you all are in the Million Dollar Visions Telegram group. It's about 520 plus people in there right now. I send out loads of videos and just tips and strategies and just everything that I think can help you all become a profitable trader on there. Today we're going to do, this is a really quick video of how I analyze the markets using my technical analysis and my Elliot wave analysis as well, put them together and how I formulate my ideas and opinions and eventually lead to me taking trades. So we are going to be looking at that today. Everything that I do from step one until I get in the trade. First, let me record this on TradingView as well. So, my TradingView folks will be able to watch this video. And if you're watching this on YouTube, subscribe for me. So let's dive in. Okay, everybody, we are looking at gold on the daily time frame. So first off, you always want to be able to identify the trend. So just looking at this chart, I hope we all can, determine that, and know that this is a upwards trending market. For my newer traders, you can look at this and tell that this is a bullish trend. Why is it a bullish trend? Because the market is going from bottom left to top right, bullish trending, which consists of higher highs and higher lows, bullish market. For those of you that don't know, the markets never go straight up, never go straight down, regardless of what time frame you're at. There's always going to be some type of a zigzags, pullbacks, or what I like to call them. And if you practice Elliot wave theory, they are corrective structures. So we can just look at this chart, see that price is going up, big bullish trend. Now we are forming some type of a pullback. We are forming a corrective structure here. And just basic technical analysis, I believe we are going to eventually go back up to continue this bullish trend. So we identified the trend, you all. Next, once you identify the trend and you formulate some type of opinion on market direction, which I just did, we want to be able to identify levels on the chart to, kind of signal, give us a clue, give us some type of an idea, a clue where the market can ultimately ultimately reverse from and recontinue the trend. So we're going to put on some Fibonacci here. We're going to start from swing low all the way up to swing high. Love Fibonacci, you all. It's a great tool. If you do not know how to use it, I strongly suggest that you do. And you can see we are right on this 38.2, right in between this 50. So that's a good level. Let's delete this. And you can also we just put some strong areas of support and some strong demand zones. So first, let's put this zone right here. This is a very strong area of support. Nice support zone, demand. Let's change this to an orange color for us. And a few things I want to identify. You can tell that price came here once, ultimately couldn't pass it. Price eventually went back up. Price came right back to it a second time. Couldn't pass it, went back up. You can see this big push we had here. And now you can see, look at this, you all. Price came to it a third time. We had 3 touches to the bottom, known as a triple bottom. Put this arrow here. Notice price could not pass it again, but also you all notice that this price right here is higher. Price didn't make it all the way to the bottom to retest that low completely. So we can draw us a little, you could draw like a little trend line there. Okay, let's move this arrow over. I don't want it getting in our way, but we do have a bullish take on gold. Remember, looking on the daily time frame, I am a swing trader. I typically hold my trades for days at a time. So we have 3 touches to this low. Nice little outer trend line here. Now let's place a bigger zone. This is a bigger zone of support. Really good demand area. We're going to go back to this low point here of January of this year. Look at this, you all. If we was to just pull this down, we're going to make this just a bigger zone here. I like that. Have these zones kind of overlap each other. Boom, just from this point here, just as you can see, price initially came down. These little 3 touches, price couldn't pass it. Price went up. Price came down. Couldn't quite pass the zone, went up. Came down again, couldn't pass it, went up. Came back down, and then we formulated to that lower body of the orange box. So this is 2 good areas. I really do like this zone as being a great area of support, and seeing if this zone can hold for us to eventually go back up to the upside. So we formulated that, you all, with such as how you identify some zones. Now let's put, so I do have a bullish bias long term, looking for this to go up. We do have to kind of formulate. I'm going to show you all my Elliot wave count on here. I believe we have wave 1 to the upside. We have a wave 2 down. This big wave up right here, I believe this is a wave 3. I believe we are in the middle of forming a wave 4, which is a corrective structure. And I believe our move up is going to be a wave 5 that comes up to create new highs. Let's make this a different degree. Let's make this a primary wave. And inside of this wave 3, it's important that we can count 5 waves as well. And of course we can. So I believe we have a wave 1, a wave 2, a wave 3, a smaller wave 4, and we have a wave 5 that formed our bigger wave 3. For those of you that don't know, Elliott wave moving fractals, it is simply just waves inside of waves. I know it kind of can look complex, or exactly what is all of these numbers and letters, but I promise you, once you've been studying it for years like I have, it's not quite that hard. It's actually, it's very interesting. So ultimately, I believe we are in the middle of a 4th wave that goes up, that kind of just add to my basic technical analysis and price action viewpoint of the markets. We are going up. Let's go down to a smaller time frame. Let's go down to a 4-hour time frame. Let's zoom back in. Also, point out there is, as the markets is forming, so also I want to point this out to you all. Whenever you formulate an opinion, you don't want to be so dead focused on your opinion that you think it's your way or no way. You always make the markets prove themselves to you. And I do want to point this out. There is a little head and shoulders reversal pattern happening here as well. Left shoulder. I'm not a big head and shoulders pattern, but with me being a technical trader, I do notice things like this. So this is the head and shoulders that is forming right now. So just if the market did just reverse down and go lower and break through these zones, I know why. This was it's clear pattern that's forming, but I'm not holding that much weight to it. Just want to point that out to you all. So to add to the bullish point of view, as we drop down to the 4-hour time frame, remember we have that outer trend line there. This is a kind of a more intermediate trend line that we have, and more of my primary focus of the trend line. I like this little trend line here. with the market moving up. I believe this is a nice corrective structure. I like what the market is doing now. We'll probably be looking for an entry long on this on gold shortly. I will probably have my stops beneath this last little swing, this little swing low here before we start moving up. So we can go down to an hourly time frame. Okay. Okay, so beautiful thing about this as well, you all. I look at its move here. Let's love that. Gotta love Elliot wave analysis. I count this as wave 1 up, wave 2 down. Believe we have a wave 3 in here. Wave 4, and we have a wave 5, or wave 5 came to this high. So with that being said, that's a 5-wave count. Anytime you have a 5-wave count, you can just start it as a wave 1. I believe all of this is nothing more than a corrective structure for us to just head higher, but not to confuse you all. Let's add another arrow here. It's a few things we want to look for. We want to see this level here hold. We want to see this hold. If forever price do break past this and eventually break lows, then, you know, obviously the viewpoint can change, but we want to see these levels hold. We want to look to go higher. We want price to formulate new highs. Before we get off, let's go to this daily time frame. And let's make it where we can see it. Daily time frame. And if, you know, all that shows if price do come down and go a little bit lower, you know, then we might have to revisit the count. But even if prices do go lower, I'm still going to have a bullish point of view. We could just be early in the analysis. But I really do like the technicals that, you know, we are using. So hopefully you all gain some type of value from this video. Remember, just first to identify a trend. Second, be able to identify some type of level, some zone, support, resistance, supply, demand of where you want to see the market ultimately turn around at. You know, hopefully you're advanced enough, and you know, just basically how you can use Fibonacci retracements, you know, to help you identify these zones, just basic trend lines, identifying patterns, you know, double bottoms, double tops, you know, triple bottoms, triple tops, things of that sort, being able to identify trend lines. And if you're a little bit more advanced and you've been practicing technical analysis for a while, hopefully you had a chance to kind of look into the Elliot wave theory. Like I said, I am an Elliotician that likes to always trade with the trend. So hopefully you're able to keep up with me with my, you know, with these wave counts and can kind of see the bigger picture of what I'm looking at. But as always, I hope you all gain the value. Join the $1 Million Vision Telegram chat, add the Facebook page, Jordan Forex Trader. Hope you all had a great time with this video. Share it with others. And over and out. Okay.